This is chapter 6. I'll call this. This is my part 8. Or I'm sorry. Let me pass. This is part 8. Yeah, this is part 8. And I'm going to look at. I want you to pull up the example 6-12. This is the calculate grades, and we're talking about reference parameter. And on top of page 373 in my book, the 6th edition, I want to point out to some key things that when you use reference parameter are useful in 3 things. One is when the value of the actual parameter needs to be changed. 2 is that when you want to return more than one value from the function. So when you call a function, if you have multiple values that you want to return, you would do a void function. 3, when you're passing an address or save memory with the same. So take a look at this particular program that with this example. You have 2 void functions right now, and one of them has a reference data type. How do I know that? But by looking at the ampersand. So when you look at ampersand after the int, the data type, this makes what? A reference variable. So in this is still a void, but it is not a reference variable. However, this becomes what? This is your regular variable that you have. Even with this variable, you do not even save memory with this thing. It's the only time you save memory is only with this reference data type that you have. Okay. I want to ignore the int main right now, but come down. Let's take a look at the function. So in your function, let's take a look at the first one. This is line 4. Enter course score. So you enter reads in score. Score is actually output the score right now. Okay, so you're going to see this happen in a second here. And the next one is the print grade. Again, this is a void function. This will actually sends out your score and goes through the structure right here to output the same. All right. So in your int main, the course score is your data type that you have just declared. You come down here. You come in. Call your it gives you a little string based on your score. The program computes your grade score. And you call this function, this is calling it get score. Here's your get score right here. Your get score is passing in what? Your reference variable. How do I know this is a reference variable? Because this has an ampersand on here. So this makes what? A formal parameter, correct? This is a formal parameter that I have right here. Well, what am I doing? I'm taking this formal parameter right now. When I call it, this is what? This is my actual parameter. My actual parameter, course score, is using this memory address, which is a reference parameter in this thing that I have written in here, whatever that number I wrote in here, right? So let's say I typed in. What if I type in the score is 85? In this case, 70, whatever it is. I type in that score. That's the score it's going to read in as the score. And it's going to see out that score with as 85, 80, 70, whatever I have. I have changed that in here. And then I print the course grade. So I do C score. What is C score? Well, I'm passing in C score is this. I call print grade. Here is the course score. Remember now, this is what? This is the actual parameter. I'm using this parameter right here. This is the formal parameter. Now this is taking up space here because it's going to come in. It's going to use C-score here, and C-score is going to come down here. It's going to find the proper structure in this thing. So if I type in 70, it's going to find my proper structure. 70 is greater than or equal to 70. And it's going to give me a C. So that's how it works with it. So you can see how to toggle between the two with it, which makes it really nice.